Well, ram-a-lam-a ding-dong, Earthlings! I have no idea why I said that or what it means. It's Thursday, April 16th, 2009. You are watching Adam the Alien. I am Adam the Alien, and the rest of this video is the video you would have seen yesterday if it hadn't been rendering like a slow piece of slowness that is slow. Video go! Hello, Earthlings. It's Wednesday, April 15th, 2009, and I'm the Doctor. Well, I'm actually Adam the Alien. I'm not the Doctor at all. You are watching Adam the Alien, however, and I'm about to do a review of Doctor Who, and yes, I'm absolutely aware of how absolutely shit this accent is. Dum de diddly dum de diddly dum de diddly dum 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 de diddly dum de diddly dum de diddly dum wee oo wee oo wee oo. So before I move on to the Doctor Who review, I have to tell you about a little humorous bit of my day. Now, I was down at the post office to mail off my tax return, and I discovered exactly how long it's been since I last mailed anything. When the post office lady told me that I had put my addresses in the wrong places on the envelope. Yeah, it's been a while. Come to think of it, I don't think I've actually sent anything myself by snail mail since 3rd grade, and that was with the help of my parents, so not really by myself. Oh, electronic age, you plague me so when I try to do non-electronic things. Right, on with the review! My first impression of Doctor Who, Planet of the Dead? Brilliant! Absolutely wonderful. Why are you talking like that? Well, I always make strange voices, don't you? Not like that. You're kind of creeping out the viewers. Oh, well, then we'll probably be even more creeped out when I start making the crack about Sean Connery giving Anna Paquin herpes. I'm gonna stop talking to you. I adored this episode. It was, you know, one of the more fun episodes, obviously. Now, I really like the serious episodes, but I like the good fun episodes. Not the World War III episodes, but, you know, the ones without farting aliens that fart. First off, the lady Christina de Souza. The actress who played her was wonderful and marvelous, and I will have to look up what else she is in. I will admit that being a straight male, I also found her immensely attractive. However, I would not look up her other stuff if that was it. She actually is very talented. First impression, anyway. 2. I found the cinematography of this episode to be something very, very new to Doctor Who. At least, I haven't seen anything quite like it before. It was very experimental and very beautiful. There were shots, some of which were seen in the trailer too, where the light is just shining past the characters in such a way, or shining onto the lens a bit, that it is just absolutely beautiful. It reminded me of more of a movie than just a television show episode. In fact, that's kind of what this show struck me as. It was almost Doctor Who the movie. It was fun, with hints of darkness, hints of history, references to history, but nothing you needed to know precisely about to love the episode. Which makes this episode a wonderful jumping-on point. In the new series, we've had 3 good jumping-on points for new viewers. The first was obviously the first episode of the new series. The second was the episode that introduced companion Martha Jones. And the third is this one. In each of these cases, we're given a starting point. Now, in each episode, there's history referred to. There's stuff. There's, you know, other things, but we don't have to know precisely what those things are to understand the episode. This makes it an ideal point for new viewers to jump on and grab hold of the Doctor and watch him and love him. The other thing that this episode has in common with those other episodes is that in each instance, we start the episode from someone else's perspective. We're not keyed into, oh, the Doctor, the Doctor, the Doctor, or even anyone that the Doctor has already encountered. That was why Donna becoming a companion didn't really work as a jumping-on point, because she had already been introduced in the past, and she knew who the Doctor was, and so you kind of had to know what went on in that episode to understand her jumping on point, and to understand that episode, you really had to understand what led into that episode, and so on and so forth. So Donna, though wonderful, was not a good jumping on point. But with Rose, with Martha, and with the unfortunately limited to this episode Lady Cristina D'Souza, we start from the point of view of a character who is just going about their lives, has no idea who the Doctor is, and gets thrust into the craziness. So if you haven't seen the episode, I would advise go find it, watch it somehow, and stop watching this video right here, because I'm about to get into some spoilers, biatch. Now, first, I love the idea of an enemy that is not sentient and does not actually mean any harm. Those kind of villains are always kind of fun, because you can't really, like, hate them. You just have to be afraid of them. And say what you will about this not being a very scary plot, if you were on a desert planet surrounded by, you know, killer stingrays, I think you would poop yourself. I think we would all crap our pants. The Tridivores were an interesting twist. I loved the idea that they kind of started out indicating to us that, oh, that might be the enemy. But then we get that line of, something new, something new, something new. What? How could it be something new? I thought they were the bad guys. What's going on? And then you come to really like them, even though they're... which is wonderful. However, this is where I have a problem with the writing of Doctor Who in general, right here. I don't have a problem with the kiss in this episode, that everyone's like, oh, Russell T Davies always do kisses. I don't have a problem with it when it's another character forcing a kiss on the Doctor, like Jack and like Christina did. That seems like something people around the Doctor would do. When the Doctor goes around kissing people, yeah, I can understand that. But when other people do it, I'm surprised it didn't happen more often, honestly, in the old series. But here is my problem with the writing of this episode. They killed off the Tridivores. Why? I'll tell you why. Russell T Davies said in the Doctor Who Confidential for this episode exactly what I suspected he was thinking. Well, it would be way too hard and complicated to figure out what to do with those creatures once they got to Earth. We'd, you know, have to put them somewhere, find them a home, and so it was just easier to kill them off. Fuck you, Russell T Davies! You do not just randomly kill off a character because it would be too hard to deal with the... That was your chance to really expand into more, and you're writing... I can't even vocalize my frustration with this. That is not a good reason to just randomly kill off a character. Even an alien character. Especially an alien character. We did this with the Ood, too. Oh, I couldn't save the Ood. I didn't have enough time. Fuck off! Seriously. Russell T Davies, writers in general, stop killing off the aliens just because it's easier. I personally like a Doctor Who universe that does not center entirely around human life. All life should matter to the Doctor, especially since he is not human! Or maybe half human, depending on how you interpret the movie. That was just weird. Anyway, aside from that, it was an overall good episode. I'm going to talk more about the episode, and probably more than that about Doctor Who as a whole, and the new series and the old series in my blog, link in the sidebar, or if you're on my blog, it's all around this. If you're watching this anywhere else, hi. Where are you watching this from? And that is all I have for you today. Fare thee well.